at Stop and Shop and the power went out. We're on emergency power right now. Hello, it's me. So we went to Stop and Shop and the power just went off. It's like dark in there, like completely like pitch black. And so everybody like freezes. And then she starts, I can see her start rolling the cart. And I'm like, you're gonna roll over my toes. And then the emergency power came on. And it was like very dim. And there was no music. And it was just so quiet and spooky. And just weird.
But you know what was good that I noticed?
What?
They were still able to check people out.
Yeah.
And in the past, when I have been in a store and they lose power, they can't check anybody out. So this must be a new improvement, which I think is an absolutely excellent improvement to their system.
I wonder why the power went out though.
I don't know, that was weird.
It's sunny. There's no rain. There's no storms. I'm curious if we lost power because we live like 2 minutes from this Stop and Shop. And we think we're on the same power line thing as them, which is actually really lucky because when we lose power for some reason, they quickly restore it because the supermarket's on. So I'll be curious to see if we lost power.
I literally see you ranting and raving as I'm walking back.
I'm not ranting and raving.
You look like you.
I'm not.
Why is it so hot? It's September!
Can you chill? Okay. So, for some reason, okay, can we turn it down like a smidge? Thanks. For some reason, whenever we go shopping, she always wants me to come shopping with her. I don't know why. I don't like to go shopping with her because she has to look at 8,000 things and take forever.
Kylie, you hardly leave the house. That's why I want you to go shopping.
Anyways, so I agreed to come shopping with her. And then we bought like way more than we were going
Way more. I had to buy a new grocery bag.
So that was funny. So anyways, I hurt my wrist. Hi, I'm gonna tell you the story of my wrist. In case any of you have any idea what could be wrong with it, because I don't know what's wrong with it. Like I literally have zero clue. So this is my story. So I had really bad growing pains 2 nights ago. And I get growing pains like a lot. And we think they might be tied to my possible sarcoidosis. But these growing pains were different. They lasted like hours. Normally they only would last up to 2 hours. And then the next day after that, which was yesterday, like I'm just getting like shooting pains up my wrist if I like put pressure on it. Like I can move it all around and do whatever and it's fine. But if I like put pressure on it, it like has shooting pains. So like I didn't like hurt it or like bash it into something or like anything. It's like I had growing pains and now it's acting as if I hurt it. So I'm like, what the heck? So you all let me know. Comment down below if you have any idea what's wrong with me or my wrist. So let me know. So we're home. I'm home from my cabin forever, just for this season. So I have to basically unpack my whole entire bedroom. And I'm not looking forward to it because it's very hot. Like really hot. As you could hear my mother screaming about it. So that was aggressive. So that's our story. Also our refrigerator is broken. And our freezer.
Our 2-year-old refrigerator, our 2-year-old $2,000 fancy refrigerator is broken.
So we're having a dude come to fix it, hopefully, on Friday. So we'll see if he
From actual LG.
We'll see if he can actually fix it.
And it sounds like it might not cost us anything. But we shall see.
We shall see. Bum bum bum. Okay, so we're living out of my dad's mini fridge and my mini fridge upstairs because our fridge is broken. So I'm gonna show you the massive mountain of stuff I have to bring up to my room and put away. Look at all that, oh my gosh. Not like the boxes in the back, but all the stuff in front of it. And I'm sure my wrist is just really gonna love that. Also, yes, if you can see our blinking clock, that means our power did go out. Hi, so it's been a few days. I've been unpacking. I hurt my shoulder really bad just from like lifting things, carrying things. So now I can't really like raise my arm higher than this, otherwise it really hurts. You good? Angel's like trying to jump over all of my stuff on the ground. I've been unpacking, but like the past 2 or 3 days I've been trying to do things that are either not heavy and don't require lifting because my shoulder really hurts. So I unpacked all my makeup. I redid my corkboard. I took down some college letters being like, you're on the president's list, congratulations. If you didn't know, I graduated with my bachelor's degree with a 4.0 GPA, and like that was like not my grades in high school, so it was like shocking to me every time a semester would end and it would be like, you have a 4.0 still, and I was like, how? Okay. In high school, like high school was like the worst time of my life ever. And college was probably like the second worst time of my life ever. But the difference, and this is why I got a lot better grades in college. Okay, what are we doing? The reason I got a lot better grades in college was because I did college online, and one of my biggest things of why I hated high school was because I was just very anxious in high school because I was there in person in the high school building. And that just made me very anxious for whatever reason. Angel's back. So that is why I ended up with a 4.0. My grades weren't like bad in high school. Like I feel like I'm making them out to seem like they were really bad. They were like 80s and above, usually 85s and above, with like the exception of like history, maybe gym class, geometry in 9th grade, but that was not my fault. That was my teacher's fault. Horrible teacher. But it's not like I had like bad grades. It's just I didn't have like the kind of grades that I had in college. And so I took down my college letters because I don't want to think about college anymore, because I have graduated and I will never go back to college ever again in my entire life because I hate it. It sucked. We're done with that. So I took those down because I don't want to think about college anymore. I took down some drawings that someone made me because she's just not a good person and I don't respect her life choices that she has made and the way she's treated my family and other family members. So I don't want to look at those either. So I took down basically everything that was left on my corkboard at home. And I had stuff on my corkboard at my cabin, which I put up, and I put up a lot of letters from family members that they have written me, and just like happy things from people that I genuinely care about and people that genuinely care about me, and it just like made me feel a lot better. It's not done yet, it's almost done. I have like a couple small spaces to still fill in. So I did my corkboard yesterday. I'm so tired. I didn't sleep good last night. I just filmed a $450 unboxing video from my doll channel. So I just filmed that, and that was a whole thing. I got Halloween tattoos. I just found them when I was like cleaning my room. Oh, and ladybugs. My bathroom's pretty much unpacked. I still got clothes to do, but that's a lot of heavy things and a lot of lifting because my clothes are out in the hall in very heavy bags. So I'm kind of pushing that off until my shoulder feels better. So I'm just kind of wearing whatever I can find. And then there's just like a lot of miscellaneous things. I don't know. I'm trying to go through a lot of things and just get rid of whatever I feel like I can get rid of, because sometime in the near future, don't know when, I'm going to move out of this house. And the amount of stuff that I have that I will have to move makes me very anxious. Oh, that's another thing. I stopped taking my anxiety medication because my main trigger was school, and I graduated. So it's like, let's see what happens if I, you know, stop taking that. So I did that, and I stopped taking it. I wasn't on like that much. I was only on 10 milligrams of Lexapro. I don't know. I feel like I'll tell you my side effects. That doesn't make sense to call them side effects, but I don't know what else to call them. I feel like my emotions are just a lot stronger. Like, I feel like the Lexapro really, like, I don't know, like, mellowed out my emotions. So now, like, I'm having really high highs and really low lows. I haven't really had low lows because I feel like there's a lot of happy things happening right now. I don't know. But, like, whenever I'm happy, I just feel, like, way happier than I would in the past, just because the Lexapro isn't messing with, like, my feelings and my emotions. Oh my gosh. And then yesterday was so bad because, so I put up a bunch of letters from people on my corkboard, and, like, I just felt like I wanted to cry every time I read one. Like, I just felt like I wanted to cry all day yesterday, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know. So, I guess that's it. I just feel like I'm feeling my emotions a lot stronger, and I feel like I want to cry a lot. I don't know. Like, not even over anything. Like, I just, like, feel like I want to cry over nothing. I don't know. So that's my status update. I have to still put away all my doll stuff, but that's a lot of up high things, and my shoulder can't really go up high, even though those would be light things, not heavy things. But I have to do that and clothes. I guess those are my two main things, clothes and my doll stuff, but I can't really do that according to my shoulder. So I filmed videos instead, so I can at least be productive somewhat. I'm also awake during the day and asleep at night, which is very weird for me. I don't know what to think. Oh my gosh. And, okay, I live in the Hudson Valley. That's like a big section of New York. And they call it the Allergy Valley. You guys already know I have the worst allergies. I have had a sinus headache for 4 days straight now. I have a headache in my ear too. Oh, it's horrible. And, like, I don't know what to do about that. I've been taking, like, Goodies headache powder, and I tried taking a caffeine pill because that's what helps my headaches, caffeine. And, like, okay, what would be better? Drinking a ton of soda to get caffeine or just taking a caffeine pill? My mom is not crazy about me taking caffeine pills, but I'm like, do you want me to drink a ton of soda to just get the caffeine to try to make my headache go away? Or do you want me to just take caffeine? So I have caffeine pills. It tasted very bitter and not good, but it did help my headache the other day. But that's what's in the Goodies headache powder. Caffeine, and then Tylenol and aspirin. And that's, like, the only thing that usually helps my headaches. That and Excedrin, which is basically, like, a pill form of Goodies headache powder. It has, like, the same stuff in it. But I prefer the powder because I don't like taking pills. So, that's my status update, I guess. I'm also home alone this weekend, so gotta, like, you know, be on the lookout for murderers and kidnappers and whatever, so that's scary. We also had this guy come fix our fridge today because our fridge broke, and now I'm, like, terrified that the fridge is just gonna, like, break while I'm home alone, and, like, something bad's gonna happen. Like, there's nothing in the fridge right now, like, because it broke, so we took everything out of the fridge. But here's my concern. So nothing's gonna go bad if it breaks and I don't notice or whatever. But I'm scared it's going to, like, start gushing water or like make ice and then break and then the ice will melt and then leak and like, I don't know. I'm so scared for the fridge. I'm also really scared for my whole kidney situation. I don't have a kidney infection right now, so that's great. But I have like 3 kidney stones right now, and they've just been hurting and making my kidneys hurt. And just, I feel like I would feel just like so much better, like even mentally, if I could just stop making kidney stones. So that's my status update for right now. And I kind of want to go make food because all I had today was cereal and now it's like 2 p.m. So I'm probably going to go make food. But that's my update. And hopefully my goal by the end of this weekend is to have everything put away because I would really like to have a livable room back. Not that it's not livable right now, but it's like pathways around my whole room. So the goal by the end of the weekend is to have everything put away and clean, or at least like 90 to 95% put back to normal and clean. It can be like a little wonky and messy, but like I'd like to have it back to how it's supposed to be. So today's Friday. I have until Sunday. So if my shoulder would just feel better, and if my headache would just feel better, and if my kidney stones would just feel better, and if I wasn't so tired, I didn't sleep good because of my allergies and my headache and my shoulder. I went to sleep on my left side because I'm a side sleeper. And I would wake up like every hour sleeping on this side. And I'm like, stop flipping over. Like, this is making this worse. It was a whole thing. Anyways, I'm gonna go find food and enjoy my Halloween tattoos. And I'll update you later on my bedroom. And if I made any progress, I'll show you what it looks like right now though. And it looks a lot better than it did when I first got home. So it's a lot less overwhelming and intimidating, but still kind of intimidating. So we got Angel. This is what I just unboxed. A ton of doll stuff. It's my laptop. I gotta put my bird feeder back up because I really want to have the birds as my friends again. Here's my Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So, here's my doll stuff that I need to put away. That whole thing is done, so that's great. I have stuff to put up on the top of that shelf, and all this needs to be reorganized. That's all doll stuff. This is also all doll stuff. This is stuff I need to go through and get rid of. And this is just like the whole floor. Like, this needs put away. I've been throwing all my clothes into my closet so far. It's my new tripod thingy. My old one broke. That was obnoxious. Here's my garbage bag. The goal is to fill this all up. Here's what I just unboxed. And all the garbage. And my walkway. It'd be good to fix that. Just get all the stuff out. And all that stuff, this is all clothes that need to be brought in and put away and dealt with. But my makeup, that all looks great. Like, I'm very happy with the makeup area. Oh, and that's my cork board. Look at my happy cork board. Like, I love it. We got Angel, my grandpa, his wifey, Becca. It's my friend Sumaya. Grumpy the cat. That's like actually a meme. And a bunch of just like letters from people. So, yeah. Hi, it's me. I took a headache powder because my head hurts, and I made food. So, someone explain this to me. Holding my camera hurts my shoulder so bad. Just literally holding my camera, that's it. So, I'm having tomato soup from Panera. Panera soups are so good. But this is what I don't understand. I don't like tomatoes. I don't like spaghetti sauce. I don't like pizza because it has sauce on it. The only pizza I like is white pizza. But I love tomato soup! Like, that doesn't make any sense to me! That's, like, literally, it's all tomatoes. And I don't like tomatoes. I don't like pasta sauce. Like, why do I like tomato soup? I don't get it! Okay. Oh, my shoulder hurts. I half my soup. and watched a movie. And now I'm gonna take a pee test because my kidney stone is really bothering me and I'm concerned. So I have these little pee test things so I can see, well, like the two things I'm looking for, like the pee test tests for lots of things that could be wrong, but the only two things that are ever wrong, I just got like really dizzy for a second, that are really ever wrong with my pee, sounds weird, is blood in it and potentially leukocytes, which could possibly mean an infection. So I'm just going to take a pee test and see what's going on because my kidney stone really hurts right now. So that's what I'm doing right now. I didn't realize how dirty my mirror was. It's literally dust. That's literally what this is. It's dust. But I just got home, so you can't expect cleanliness on my mirror. Anyways, my guess was that I was gonna have blood in my pee because my stone is bothering the heck out of me. But I have blood and leukocytes. So that's not good because that could mean I potentially have an infection starting. The fact that this is purple means that I have leukocytes, which is white blood cells, which means fighting infection. And this green square right here, that means I have a lot of blood. So I'm sad. It's me. My kidney stone is killing me. I took Motrin and Tylenol and aspirin, and it still hurts. Why is this fan on? I just realized someone left the fan on. And I'm gonna turn it off. Anyways, so I'm home alone for the weekend. I have a dog, and I have cameras to make sure nobody murders me. But I'm gonna teach you a little trick if you are scared to stay home alone that will make you feel safer, because this is something that I do to make me feel safer and feel better that I'm not gonna get murdered. So obviously keep your doors locked, duh. But I like to turn on a light, that was very bright, downstairs and leave it on all night, just so that like it seems like, oh, someone's home. Obviously, like, yes, I'm home, but to make it seem like to potential murderers, oh, someone's home, let me not break in. But also like the dog, having a dog is a pretty good deterrent also. And we also have signs outside that are like, no trespassing. We have video cameras, like, so I should be fine. But that's like my biggest fear in life, like getting murdered while I'm like home alone. So I'm like scared as heck, but I have to feed my pets now. So I'm gonna do that. I'm not doing well. It's my kidney stone. I took my pain pill. That's my pain medicine I normally take for my kidney stones. It doesn't feel like it's doing anything. My kidney hurts so bad. I don't know what to do. It's been like, I don't know, 45 minutes since my last clip. I still sound like I'm like crying, but I'm not. I'm too tired to cry now. I'm going to take tamsulosin, which is actually I'm going to take 2 because I'm allowed to take 2. My kidney doctor said so. It is what is it? Now I can't even think. It relaxes your ureter, which is your kidney tube, which is where kidney stones get stuck. So I'm going to take 2 of these, try to get my, I just flung it. Oh my gosh, where did it go? This is the last freaking thing I need right now. Did I fling it into my garbage? Oh my gosh! Where is it? It's almost midnight. My parents are at my cabin 3 hours away. And my mom doesn't know if she should drive home or not. I'm like, what should I do? She's like, I don't know, call an ambulance. I'm like, I'm not calling an ambulance. You know how much that costs? Like, $1 bajillion. Like, and you know what? If I go to the hospital, I'm gonna start crying. Oh my gosh. If I go to the hospital, oh my gosh. They're not gonna give me pain medicine for like 3 hours, so might as well just suffer here. Last time I went to the hospital, it was a horrible experience. They were so mean. The pain is like the same, if not worse, as it was before. But I'm too tired to cry. My mom decided to go to sleep. Said, call me or text me if you want me to come home and go to the hospital. And I was like, okay. She's worried about me. I feel like maybe it feels the slightest bit better, but very hard to tell. Maybe I'm just like really tired. I don't know if I said this yet, but the kidney stone that I have now that's bothering me is a different one, a new one, than the one that was bothering me earlier. But I'm gonna take another pee test to just check on things. I feel like I like jinxed myself because I'm just full of kidney stones. I'm a literal stone factory. I'm coming down to get something to drink because that's like the only thing you can do. Or the only thing at this point that I can do. I keep going around the house, groaning in pain, and Angel answers me. Ow! See? She's very concerned. I know, it hurts! So next morning, I barely got any sleep because I would fall asleep and then 20 minutes later wake up and be like, oh my gosh, I'm in pain. Yeah, I know. Angel was there. She's a witness. Oh, it's like, oh, it feels like my kidney's gonna explode. Hello, I'm here to end my vlog. I just had my bangs. I just had a session with my therapist. My therapist is great. And I told her about this weekend and all of my kidney stone issues, whatever. I also told her I stopped taking my Lexapro, but she thinks that I'm doing fine because I went on Lexapro because of school. And I'm not in school anymore. So she thinks I'm doing fine. I feel like I'm thriving. So we'll just see what happens. And you know what? If something bad happens and I get too anxious, I can just go back on the Lexapro. There you go. Anyways, still have my kidney stone, but it's not even comparable to how it was over the weekend. It's much better. Still hurts. Still taking Tylenol motion for it on and off. And I've had a sinus headache since I got home because of allergies. I live in the Hudson Valley and they call that Allergy Valley. Now I know why. I've had just sinus headache in this half of my face and in my ear, which is concerning because I hope it doesn't turn into an ear infection. But anyways, I'm doing much better. Didn't have to go to the hospital. So that's my status with my kidney stone. So I hope you guys enjoyed my traumatizing weekend and coming home from my cabin and all that. Doing much better. The funny thing was, it's like I decided to stop taking my anxiety medication and then I have like the most traumatizing weekend of my entire life. I feel like I handled it great. My mom said that I handled it great. Like, I don't know. I just don't get anxious about my kidney stones really. Like, I get anxious about doctor's appointments for my kidney stones and kidney issues and stuff. But the kidney stones itself doesn't make me anxious for some reason, which literally makes no sense because they're completely unpredictable in every way. But I don't know. I feel like I'm thriving and I'm doing well, and I feel like that's unexpected, but go me. So if you enjoyed my video, leave me a thumbs up. Comment down below any thoughts. Also make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on my post notifications, and I will see you guys in my next video, which will hopefully be a lot happier than this one. Bye!